to the public, and I think that the only people who would believe this is a real walking skeleton are those who don't understand computer technology.
Vysarad Cemetery is also the scene of a number of hoaxed videos in which stone statues supposedly come to life. Here, a winged angel appears to dip a toe over the edge of a gravestone before morphing wildly out of shape.
There are stories of some of these statues being seen to move, of coming to some kind of life. There is a long history of statues interacting with the public in one way or another.
Also in Vysarad, the bust at the bottom of your screen begins to change. The head becomes smaller, stretches back, and grows in size. Its lips move as if speaking, and finally it returns to its original position. In this creatively constructed scene, a female statue grotesquely transforms into a strange snouted creature of some kind. Next, it collapses into itself. Then, it seemingly returns to stone again. We went to Vysarad and discovered both the morphing bust and its companion had vanished, leaving only the stone structures beneath them. Not one of the moving statues captured on video was anywhere to be found at Vysarad. Like the others, the dancing angel too had vanished. But according to our Prague ghost experts, the only mystery is who is behind these digitally created ghost videos.
There's a couple of reasons that come to mind that might explain their presence. One is publicity, fame, money, possible tie-in to the tourist industry. Maybe some computer geek or a collection of them just wanted to practice their animation skills. Who knows?
Regardless of who fabricated the Prague ghost videos or what their motive was, some of them are, nonetheless, fascinating to watch.
Wow, this is great. Right off the bat, I have to say this is a computer-generated visual effect done with a 3D image of a bust. This is a very cool-looking effect. But to me, it's obviously computer-generated. You can actually see the mesh pull apart as they morph from position to position. So I don't think you can rule out that it was created by a ghost, but if it was, he was definitely using a computer.
Even the dancing angel is believed to be the result of computer-animated wizardry.
It doesn't surprise me that the statue was never found because I don't think it was ever there, only in the computer.
And as this obviously hoax videotaped seance proves, even when real people are depicted in the Prague ghost videos, credibility is lacking.
This is a classic mistake that you make in visual effects, which is you've got 3 different actors in a scene. Because the event is not really happening in front of them, they don't all know where to look. And you've got this guy pointing over here, she's pointing over there. We can't quite tell where he's looking, but he's looking a little high. And the effect is very obviously pasted in after the fact.
Whether it's an alleged apparition, strange lights, or even incredible hoaxes, we've seen that many of these bizarre ghost videos can be artificially created using skill and even artistic talent. But does it really take a Hollywood-type special effects team to convincingly fake ghost footage? Today, with common technological devices, here's how even a couple of ordinary college kids can cheaply and easily make a very intriguing-looking ghost appear on tape. Students like Yuang Yang and Chris Hollisey can create state-of-the-art ghost videos with nothing more than video cameras, desktop systems, and their imaginations.
Well, at first hand, I thought that was something quite difficult. It's creating a ghost in a real environment. It's extremely fun. I absolutely love to do things like this.
Yang and Hollisey, animation students at California State University Northridge, worked for over a week to complete a believable ghost on tape. So how exactly is it done?
For the first step of creating ghost sighting, we needed footage, we needed a background, we needed a location where we would find the ghost.
Here you see Hollisey and Yang scouting their location and blocking the action that they will later animate. After dark, this corridor outside the engineering building on campus was videotaped, making it the first element of their ghost caught on tape. Next, they moved into the computer lab.
First, we digitized the footage film using a video editing software. And then we create the ghost using a 3D animation software.
The part of the process that takes the most time is getting the effects to look right.
This compelling visual effect began as a wire-framed figure that is vaguely in the shape of a person. Then, some color and a glow were added to it to make it seem more ghostly. After that, Hollisey and Young animated the figure before it was combined with the videotape footage of the corridor. What seems to make it so convincing are the details the two students went out of their way to include, starting with a location that looks real and authentic. The time of day they shot their ghost video contributes to its believability. For the most part, we expect ghosts to appear at night. The darkness adds mystery to the scene as well. And in the actual animation of the ghostly figure, the stride of the ghost lends it believability too.
Melding the real with the unreal is the ultimate goal. You know, seamlessly integrating the two is like the main goal.
That's precisely what Young and Hollisey have succeeded in doing, and others are doing so too. Take a look at this interesting video shot inside a suburban home. The translucent form descending the stairs is much like other ghost videos we've analyzed, but the difference is the ghost caught on tape is also the product of a student filmmaker. If you didn't know this, would you believe that it was an actual ghost caught on tape? So what does the future hold?
I think that the process that we used will be simplified in the future, and it will be made easier to do with the software.
As these two cheaply yet cleverly produced videos of ghostly forms show us, it's becoming increasingly difficult to tell the frauds from the real thing. Nevertheless, diligent ghost research is helping to prove that authentic, ghostly-like phenomena, witnessed and documented for years, can also be emulated and filmed in scientific settings. Many of the ghostly manifestations that serious researchers have consistently reported have been observed at this unique scientific laboratory. In this eerie, rarely seen footage, poltergeist researcher John Hutchinson is able to demonstrate exactly how poltergeist activity seemingly occurs at haunted locations. Hutchinson presumes that whether it's directed by intelligent spirits or not, electromagnetic fields are involved.
I believe poltergeist energy is a combination of electromagnetic, electrostatic fields and magnetic fields, interacting in a natural way, causing major effects to happen.
Hutchinson's research cautions people to consider that natural forces, as well as supernatural ones, could be behind these effects.
I have encountered people that have actually told me that they felt that their place was haunted, that they had things moving around as ashtrays, saw weird lights and that. I feel that my experiments have duplicated on many orders of magnitude of power the same kind of effects that people have seen.
This intriguing video, shot by Hutchinson, shows milk cartons floating in the air, metal rods bending, balls of light flashing, a spinning bowling ball defying gravity, a strange saucer floating up mysteriously, and a plastic bottle being squeezed by some unknown force. As spooky as it may look, this video footage does not show activity directed by spiritual forces. It was actually taped in Hutchinson's lab with what he has dubbed the poltergeist machine, and he has also invented the Hutchinson effect.
I feel what I'm doing with the Hutchinson effect is creating the artificial, I guess you can call it artificial, way that nature perhaps creates it on her own.
But there's nothing natural about this extraordinary footage, recorded in the late 1990s. Some 1,500 scientists across Europe set up TV monitors to randomly receive video communication from beyond the grave without any cables, wires, or possible mode of reception. Other scientists involved in the research actually got voice recordings as well. Look at these baffling images and listen to the eerie sounds. Could this be a nursery rhyme from beyond?
Mary had a little lamb, white and snow, and everywhere that Mary went, the lamb said, oh.
Is this evidence of dead people returning